a jazz pianist from Tokyo, Japan. I live here since 2003, and I had established my own band. It's called Madoca and Company.
So Madoca, I know you have a show coming up on the 17th at the Wren's Nest, a part of Jazz Matters. So tell us a little bit about that, kind of the music that you're going to be featuring in that show.
Yes, actually we are going to be playing few songs from my Illusion of Love CD album, which as it's called Jasmine and On the Beach and Surrender. Those two songs has been on the Billboard charts most added. Then currently one of the songs is called On the Beach, and currently On the Beach is on the Billboard most added on the charts. So we are very excited about to performing at Wren's Nest for Jazz Matters.
Okay. Now, have you performed with Jazz Matters before?
No, this is the first time for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you performed at the Wren's Nest before though, right?
No, first time.
Oh, first time for the Wren's Nest as well?
Yes.
Awesome.
So I'm very looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful venue.
Yes.
Outdoors.
Yes, outdoor. And my musicians, it's almost like a reunion to me. My musicians, his name, the drummer, his name is Joy Williams. And Prince Project, he's a bass player. And the guitar player, he's Carrie Rivers.
Awesome.
And the percussion player is Deshaun.
And tell me a little bit about that particular song, On the Beach. Like what was the inspiration behind it?
Actually, On the Beach, this song produced by Mr. Bob Baldwin, and him and myself wrote the songs together, and it's a single. A remix version is on right now, which as you can find the song at the tidal.com. It's almost like a Spotify type.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And is this like what style of song is it?
It's a smooth jazz and little bit of funk and kind of upbeat. It's a jazz, but you wanna dance to it, and it's just like on the beach. It's a summer music and kind of fun to enjoyable song.
Do you ever think maybe in some of your upcoming or future albums you would combine maybe a Japanese sound with more of a jazz sound? Fuse them together?
Yes, that would be the great idea too. I have been thinking about some traditional Japanese instrumentalists like a koto or something like that. That would be I think it's a great idea for my future.
So there you go.
And thank you for reminding me where I'm came from. And actually, I've been playing with American musicians since a long time. All the American musicians coming to Japan, and I was playing with them such a long time. So this is almost natural to me. The feel that a lot of people told me that I'm a very soulful musician, the player, and the funky and all that stuff. So
you mentioned that people say you're very soulful and funky.
Yeah,
so where did that influence come in from? Like what kind of music did you kind of grow up listening to?
Well, when I was I grew up listening to a lot of standard like George Benson and Bob James, Joe Sample, Herbie Hancock, and George Duke, and all those great legend So those are my
Influences?
no model.
Role model.
Role model, yes, role model.
So Madoca, tell us what brought you to the States and then to Atlanta in particular.
Well, because I came here for work from the beginning, so this was my home, but I do nationally tour and we are planning for world tour as well in the future.
So, how long have you been playing jazz music, and tell us what initially got you interested in it?
Yes, actually, I went to school when I was teenager after the music high school, and I had an audition, 3 days live audition, and they have three people in Japan every year. And I was one of the students. And I got the scholarship program, and the Berkeley teachers came there to taught us. And Keiko Matsui, she is my senpai.
So you kind of got turned on to the music in high school, you say?
Yes, actually, I was playing organ since when I was when I was a child, and I went to contests and all that stuff. And I play Teru Masahino. He's a jazz trumpeter. He lives in New York and Japan, back and forth. And I play one of his tunes called Bebop. And I went to his concert when I was a teenager, and that concert was very, very, very impressive, and I made my decision to become a professional musician.
Before you decided to become a musician, what was your career plans at before then?
Well, probably I was thinking, my parents wanted me to be a piano teacher. And that's they were thinking about, turning to a different direction. But they are happy.
Earlier you talked about your parents wanted you to be a music teacher,
yeah.
And you were not quite sure if you wanted to do that. If you were not a pianist right now, professional pianist,
yes.
Besides a music teacher, is there any other career that you think you may be good at? That you wanted to do?
I cannot even imagine, because since when I was 7 years old, I was just strictly music, and I was professionally doing this since teenager already.
Wow. So you've been in the music for a long time.
Yes.
Why do you think it's been able to be so important in your life? Why do you think you gravitated towards it?
Well, it's almost like this. You have to eat, you have to sleep, and you have to breathe, It's almost like one of the kind of stuff to me. If without music, I don't think I'm a whole different personality, probably.
For those people who want to find out more about your music and maybe follow some of your other upcoming shows, what's the best way to keep track of you?
Yes, you can go to my website. It's called madocamusic.com, MADOCA music.com, or Facebook. My fan page is Madoca Music 1.
Okay. And just one last time before we go, so for those people who are thinking about going to the show on the 17th, tell us why you think they should come and check you out.
Yes, it's going to be really blessing to be in the show, and probably if you have never heart of Madoca, I want you to definitely come out to see for yourself. And I'm a very electrified keyboardist, and I will be entertaining along with my greatest members, band members, musicians.
Yeah.